In fact, one of the sort of follow-up questions I ask people when their mind is wandering, I ask them if what they're thinking about is sort of helpful to them in some way. And about half the time they say yes. And that sort of lower level of happiness actually is much reduced for people who feel like they're actually kind of working on something useful. The other cases may be people who are just like ruminating on the same things that don't feel like that's really getting them anywhere or solving any problems. They aren't thinking creatively, they're just getting distracted. So I think in addition to kind of being smart about when we allow our minds to wander, I do think there's a role in trying to think about focusing our attention towards more productive things and using this capacity to mind wander in good ways. I will just add a third very brief capstone point, which is that one of the interesting things about kind of thinking and mind wandering is it actually seems to be, on average, one of the few things that people really enjoy less when they're singularly focused on it. So which is pretty cool and kind of interesting, but I think suggests to me, along with some other findings, that even mind wandering at its best is probably never going to be our peak experience. But sometimes it can be useful, and sometimes it can be better than a not so good present reality. But if you're really thinking about what are the sort of the peak moments of my life going to be, they're probably never going to be your mind straying off to somewhere else away from what's going on right now.